How's it? Today is Saturday, February 22nd. Got some front squats, sumo deadlifts, and bench press today. And all things considered, considering yesterday was a bit of a catastrophe. And today was good. Today was fun. I front squatted up to 130. I initially wanted to do 3 sets of 3 at 130 to kind of keep with the progression from last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago. But I was like, okay, given how bad yesterday was, we'll just bump it down a rep. So we'll do 3 sets of 2 here at 130. And then, like on the first set, I was like, okay, maybe if I feel good, then I'll go for the third rep. But you'll see, I didn't feel that good. And after that, I did some sumo deadlifts, went to 155 for 3 threes. And then I benched, like real flat bench, like barbell bench. I went to 195 for 3 sets of 10. And I didn't have anybody in the gym to help me spot me or anything. So if I got stuck, I was dead. So that's fun. I didn't get stuck at all. Oh, it's my boy Pinto. We talked about anime all day when we were in the gym. I don't know if you guys watch anime or whatnot, but solo leveling has consumed my life. This is my first set here, by the way, at 130. Yeah, like, doesn't move that badly. Like, it doesn't look like it moves very well, but I'm really just kind of looking at this relative to how I felt yesterday. And I guess moving forward, the perspective that I have is going to always be tinted by how bad yesterday was. just plain and simple. And I think given that, I can only really go up from here. But yeah, after my bench presses, I did just a few accessories. So I did my dumbbell rows, and then I did some back extension, reverse hyperextensions, and then that was it. Yeah, almost got really lightheaded here on that last one, so I'm glad I was able to make the decision to do 2 before that last set, just so I don't feel super disappointed. I'm laughing at all of this stuff because I'm just so stubborn and all of these things, so it's a nice change in the cases where I actually lift a little bit smarter than I was, previous. As far as everything else goes, I am looking forward to deloading next week. Today was just I don't know. Today was like a holding on to this last training block just so that I could, for the last time, lift fairly heavy today. With the front squat, right, of course. And these deadlifts at 155, they're not that challenging, so that's a really good sign. I think moving forward, I am excited to tackle training as if I were not injured anymore, because that last couple of months, were really marred by my lower back injury, and things have gotten a lot better since then, so I will be able to be like kind of full force when I restart the next training block, and I'm excited for that. I don't know if I'm going to actually deload on the back squat next week, just because I think I can do the next weight, which is like 128, right? And that is something that I really, really, really want to stick to until I get to 140. 140 is a really long way away, but if I get 128 next week, then 131, then 134, then 137, then 140. I don't know how many weeks is that. Is that 5 weeks away? So if I get that, I want to get to sets of 10 at 140. I think when I was my strongest, I think my highest rep at a heavy-ish weight was like 335. I did for 11 or something like that, which 335 is like 152. So if I can get to 140 for 3 sets of 10, I think I'm going to be in that kind of ballpark range of strength. But that is something I aspire to. I don't know if that's going to be in the cards for me moving forward, just given how hard this past Tuesday was and how hard yesterday was and everything, all of these things, yeah. So, I mean, I guess to put in perspective, if I get to 140 for 3 sets of 10 on the back squat. That is gonna mean that I went from 80 kilos in like the third week of October or the second week of October, all the way up until 140. So 60 kilo increase slowly, right? 3 kilos every week. So that's like 21 weeks of increases. And that is, well, not 21. It's going to be, it was my set at 195 here for my bench press. My hips do come off of the bench, but it's also one of those things that, like, I don't compete in the bench press, and also I'm not trying to die. But yeah, like the first couple weeks of the back squats, I did have 2 days. So I did, like, you know how I front squatted today? I would do the back squat on the Tuesday and then increase another 3 kilos on the Saturday. And I did that whenever I had time or energy to do that until it felt like increasing 6 kilos a week was a little too much. So I'm excited. I feel like I can get there, and that is the one thing I'm looking forward to with this next training cycle. I might also incorporate more bodybuilding so that I can put on a little bit more muscle and try to be a little bit, be stronger for the positions I need to hit for the weightlifting movements. And, at a certain point, I'm maxing out my overall strength with the current muscle that I have. I don't think I'm there yet. It might be in a case where I am there because that's why I got injured. The amount of capacity that I can take on my body currently was not enough, and that is why I got hurt. That is a perspective to think about, but I don't think I am really quite at my capacity for like strength and power with the current muscle I have. I just think that it would be a lot easier to produce more power if I had more muscle. So that is a quest I might undertake moving forward. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.